there, and welcome back to English TalkNest. This is Cindy, and today we're diving into one of the most powerful tools in modern communication, the professional email. Let me ask you something. Have you ever sent an email that sounded completely fine to you, but then you got a cold reply or no reply at all? Maybe you wondered, did I say something wrong? Did that sound too direct? Or was I too formal or not formal enough? You're not alone. Here's the thing. You probably didn't say anything rude on purpose, but in English, tone matters. And sometimes a tiny difference in words, like send me the report versus could you please send me the report when you have a moment, can completely change how your message feels. Every day, professionals all around the world, from teachers to engineers to small business owners, write emails in English. And even though they use the right words, something still feels off. Sometimes the message sounds cold. Sometimes it sounds demanding. And sometimes it even sounds rude, though that was never the intention. Their emails may sound too direct, too soft, or even confusing, and that can lead to misunderstandings or missed opportunities. So today, we'll fix that. We'll talk about why email English is so different from daily conversation, how to find the right balance of politeness and confidence, and most importantly, how to write professional emails that sound clear, kind, and natural. And yes, we'll do it together. You'll listen, repeat, shadow, and feel how each word changes the tone. So stay with me till the end. This lesson might just change how people see your messages from now on. Ready? Let's begin. Imagine this. You've just finished a big project and you need your manager's feedback. You open your email and write, "Please check the report." Now, that's clear. But how does it sound? Direct? Yes. Polite? Not really. It's a command. Short, sharp, efficient, but cold. In some cultures, that's fine. But in English, especially in professional settings, tone matters a lot. If we change that to, "Could you please take a look at the report when you have a moment?" Suddenly, it feels human. You're still asking the same thing, but now it feels respectful. Shadow with me. Please check the report. Please check the report. Could you please take a look at the report when you have a moment? Could you please take a look at the report when you have a moment? Feel the difference? That's the power of tone. Let me tell you a quick story. Imagine a young professional named Anna. She's bright, hardworking, and recently joined a global company. One day, her boss asks her to follow up with a client. Anna writes quickly, "Hi, did you send the files yet?" It's short, it's clear, but it feels a little cold. The client doesn't respond for 2 days. When they finally do, their reply is brief and distant. Later, Anna's manager says, "Be careful with tone." The client felt rushed. Anna's surprised. She didn't mean to be rude, but her English was missing that soft, polite layer that builds trust. That's the reality of professional communication. Even when our grammar is correct, the tone can make or break relationships. A message that's too direct might sound demanding, too casual, and it may seem unprofessional, too long, and people might not even finish reading it. Politeness isn't about being overly formal. It's about showing respect and warmth through small, thoughtful choices, like saying, "Could you please?" instead of "Send me," or "I'd appreciate it if you could," instead of "I want you to."
Let's talk about why this happens. Professional email English is more formal than daily conversation. Not because people are pretending to be polite, but because writing removes tone, facial expression, and emotion. When you talk face to face, your smile softens your words. Your voice adds warmth. But when you write, all of that disappears. So English uses words like please, could, would, just, perhaps, when you have time, to show warmth instead. That's called email etiquette, the invisible rules that help your message sound respectful, confident, and considerate. It's not about being overly formal, it's about being thoughtful. Because when your tone feels thoughtful, people trust you more, respond faster, and want to work with you again. So how do we master this polite, natural tone in English? That's exactly what we'll learn next. Let's unpack what makes an email sound polite. First, direct English can sometimes sound too strong in professional settings. For example, send me the document. I need this today. You forgot to attach the file. Now, listen to how we can soften them naturally. Could you please send me the document? If possible, I'd really appreciate having it today. It seems the file didn't come through. Could you please resend it? Hear the difference? The second versions still communicate clearly, but they feel more respectful and kind. Politeness often comes from softening phrases, words like could, would, might, perhaps, just, or maybe. Let's call them politeness boosters. Here are a few examples. Instead of, I need the data, say, I just wanted to check if the data is available. Instead of, do this, say, could you do this when you have a moment? Instead of, you're wrong, say, I see it a bit differently. Maybe we can look at it together. Softening doesn't make you weak. It makes you sound emotionally intelligent, and that's a huge skill in professional English. These small words, just, maybe, perhaps, show humility. They make the message feel like a collaboration, not a command. Here are some helpful expressions to soften your tone right away. Could you please? Would you mind? When you have a chance. I was wondering if you could. I'd really appreciate it if you could. Thank you for your understanding. I completely understand your point. Please don't hesitate to contact me. Let's practice together. Repeat after me slowly, focusing on rhythm and calm tone. Could you please send me the file? Would you mind checking this paragraph? I was wondering if you could share your feedback. Thank you for your understanding. These phrases are like soft cushions. They protect your message from sounding rough. Now, let's do a quick shadowing warm-up. We'll practice a few short, real-life email situations. I'll say the polite version. You listen, then repeat out loud. This is your shadowing time, so really speak with me. Scenario 1. Greeting a new colleague. Hi, it's great to connect with you. I'm looking forward to working together. Please let me know if there's anything I can help with. Shadow with me. Hi, it's great to connect with you. I'm looking forward to working together. Please let me know if there's anything I can help with. Great job! See how natural and friendly that sounds? Scenario 2. Following up on a previous message. Hi again. I hope this message finds you well. I just wanted to check if you had a chance to review my last email. I'd really appreciate your feedback when you have a moment. Shadow. Hi again. I hope this message finds you well. I just wanted to check if you had a chance to review my last email.
I'd really appreciate your feedback when you have a moment. Excellent! You're building your polite email rhythm. Scenario 3. Closing an email politely. Thank you for your time and consideration. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Warm regards. Repeat with me. Thank you for your time and consideration. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Warm regards. Good. Notice how the tone is calm, friendly, and confident. Not too formal, not too casual. That's the sweet spot we want for professional communication in English.
Let's now look at the full structure of a well-written email. Every professional email should have 5 key parts. 1. Greeting. 2. Opening line, connection. 3. Main message. 4. Closing line. 5. Signature. Let's look at an example. Hi, Daniel. I hope you've been doing well. I wanted to check in about the client presentation next week. Would you mind sharing the updated slides when you have a moment? I'd love to review them before our meeting. Thanks so much for your time and help. Warm regards, Cindy. Let's break that down. Number 1, greeting. Always use the person's name if possible. Hi, Sarah, or Dear Mr. Kim, depending on the relationship. Write, hi, hello, plus first name when you're emailing a colleague or known contact. Write Dear Mr., Mrs., or Ms. plus last name when you know the person's name. This is the most common and most professional way to start a formal email in English. It's polite, clear, and shows respect. Use Mr. for men. Use Mrs. for married women. Ms. for women in general if you're not sure of their marital status. Avoid Miss in business emails. It's more personal or outdated. Dear Sir or Madam, use this when you don't know the person's name or gender, but you're writing to a company or organization. This greeting is formal, neutral, and safe, especially for the first contact. So once you know the person's name, switch to Dear Name next time. And use To Whom It May Concerns only when you truly don't know who will read your email or letter. It is very formal, distant, often used in documents, reference letters, or official statements rather than everyday emails. Number 2, opening line. Use a friendly, connecting sentence. I hope you're doing well, I hope you had a great weekend, or I hope this email finds you well. When you're replying to someone's message, you can write, thank you for contacting us. Thank you for your email. Thank you for your prompt reply. Number 3, main message. Be clear, but gentle. Use polite verbs like could, would, might, or please. You can start with, I'm writing to you about. I'm writing to update you on. I'm writing with regard to. I'm writing in response to your request for. Number 4, closing line. Always end with appreciation or warmth. Thank you for your help. Looking forward to your response. If you have any concerns, please let me know. Or, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Finally, number 5, signature. Simple and professional, like best regards, warm wishes, sincerely, or yours sincerely. Let's shadow one complete short email. Hi, Lisa. I hope your week's going well. I just wanted to check if you received my last draft. Please let me know if you'd like any changes. Thanks so much for your time. Best regards, Cindy. That's a complete, polite, natural English email. Now, let's handle some real-life office challenges, the kinds of emails that test your communication skills. We'll look at 8 common situations. For each, I'll show you the direct version and the polite professional version. Then, we'll shadow the polite one together.
Scenario 1. requesting an urgent favor. Let's say you need a colleague to send something today. Here's a direct version. Send me the report today. I need it before 5. It's fast, but too strong. Now let's make it polite and natural. Hi, James. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to check if you could please send me the report by today. We'll be reviewing it at 5, and your input would be really helpful. Thanks so much for your quick help on this. Now it sounds urgent and respectful. You're showing appreciation before they even act. That's powerful communication. Shadow this version with me. Hi, James. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to check if you could please send me the report by today. We'll be reviewing it at 5, and your input would be really helpful. Thanks so much for your quick help on this. That's the difference between a task and a relationship. Scenario 2. Following up after no response. Sometimes people don't reply, not because they're ignoring you, but because they're busy. Many learners write, "Why didn't you reply?" Or, "Did you get my email?" It's short, it's honest, but it can sound impatient, even a little confrontational. Instead, you can write, "I just wanted to follow up on my previous email in case it didn't reach you." Or, "I wanted to kindly check if you had a chance to review my last message." Or, "Hi, I hope you're having a good week. I just wanted to follow up on my last message regarding the project update. Please let me know if there's any update from your side. I'd really appreciate it." Now, shadow with me. Did you get my email? I just wanted to follow up on my previous email in case it didn't reach you. I wanted to kindly check if you had a chance to review my last message. And, "Hi, I hope you're having a good week. I just wanted to follow up on my last message regarding the project update. Please let me know if there's any update from your side. I'd really appreciate it." Hear how the tone shifts from pushy to patient, polite, and professional. Scenario 3. Politely declining a request. Sometimes you have to say no, but in English, how you say no matters. Here's the wrong way. "I can't attend the meeting." Now, the same message, but with emotional intelligence. "Thank you for the invitation. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend the meeting this time, but I'd appreciate receiving the notes afterward." Shadow with me. Thank you for the invitation. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend the meeting this time, but I'd appreciate receiving the notes afterward. Excellent. You're saying no, but you're still building connection and goodwill. Scenario 4. Following up on a delayed payment. Incorrect version. When will you pay the invoice? Polite and professional version. I hope this message finds you well. I just wanted to check on the status of the invoice from October 15. Please let me know if there's anything else you need from our side to complete the process. Shadow with me. I hope this message finds you well. I just wanted to check on the status of the invoice from October 15. Please let me know if there's anything else you need from our side to complete the process. Notice how this version keeps respect at the center. It's not about avoiding honesty, it's about adding empathy. So, why is professional English email more formal? Because it's built on distance and respect. In personal conversations, closeness creates comfort. But in business, clarity and respect create trust. Think of formality as a bridge. Too much, and you sound distant. Too little, and you sound careless. Just enough, and you sound confident, polished, and approachable. Scenario 5. You need to ask for something urgent. How do you sound urgent but still polite? You could write, "Hi Mark, I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out because we need the updated figures before 3 p.m. today. I understand it's short notice, but it would really help us meet the client's deadline. Thank you in advance for your quick help." Here, the tone is urgent but still kind. You explain why it's urgent and you show appreciation. Shadow. I understand it's short notice, but it would really help us meet the client's deadline. I understand it's short notice, but it would really help us meet the client's deadline.
That sentence shows pressure, but with respect. Scenario 6. Apologizing for a mistake. Many people say, "Sorry for the mistake." That's fine, but let's make it more professional. "I sincerely apologize for the oversight in yesterday's report. I've corrected the figures and attached the updated version below. Thank you for catching that." Repeat with me. "I sincerely apologize for the oversight in yesterday's report. I've corrected the figures and attached the updated version below. Thank you for catching that." You see, you're not just sorry, you're responsible, proactive, and polite. Scenario 7. Giving feedback politely. Instead of saying, "This part is wrong," say, "This section could be clearer if we explain it in more detail." Or, "I think we can improve this paragraph by simplifying the structure." Let's practice together. Repeat after me. "This section could be clearer if we explain it in more detail." "I think we can improve this paragraph by simplifying the structure." That's constructive, not critical. Scenario 8. Expressing disagreement. If you need to disagree, don't say, "I don't agree." Try, "I see your point, but I have a slightly different perspective." Or, "That's an interesting idea. Maybe we could also consider another approach." This style shows maturity and teamwork. Shadow. "I see your point, but I have a slightly different perspective." "That's an interesting idea. Maybe we could also consider another approach." Now let's talk about the mindset behind every great email. Professional writing isn't just about vocabulary, it's about empathy. Empathy means you think about how your reader will feel when they read your message. Before you hit send, ask yourself, does this sound respectful? Would I like to receive an email like this? Is my request clear and kind? If the answer is yes, your email is ready. Let's pause for a short shadowing warm-up, your daily fluency practice. Repeat after me, slowly, like you're writing with your voice. "Hi, name. I hope you're doing well. Could you please confirm the meeting time? Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. Please let me know if you have any questions. Best regards. Your name." This is the rhythm of polite English, calm, clear, and confident. Before we finish, let's quickly go over some common email mistakes learners make and how to fix them. 1. Too direct. Instead of, "Send this today," write, "Could you please send this today?" 2. Too long or emotional. Emails should be clear and professional. Avoid writing a full story. Keep sentences short and focused. 3. No greeting or closing. Start an email without "hi" or end without "best regards" feels abrupt. Always add a polite opening and a warm sign-off. It's like saying hello and goodbye in person. 4. Using all caps or too many exclamation marks. It can sound like shouting. Keep it calm. 5. Using slang or shortcuts. Don't write BTW, ASAP, or thanks in professional emails. Instead, say, "By the way," "as soon as possible," or "thank you." 6. No subject line clarity. A good subject line helps your reader know what your message is about. Example, "Meeting reschedule, project A," or "Follow up on proposal." 7. Over-apologizing. Many learners say, "Sorry for bothering you," but in professional English, it's better to say, "Thank you for your time." It shifts the focus from guilt to gratitude. Now let's summarize what we've learned. Professional English isn't hard, it's careful. It's a way of writing that respects time, culture, and tone. It's how you show professionalism, not through big words, but through small kindness. So from now on, when you write your next email, remember 3 golden steps.
First, start with warmth, a simple greeting or kind line. Second, make your request clearly, calmly, politely. Third, end with gratitude. Thank them for their time and effort. That's how you build connection and trust in every message. And here's your final practice. When you finish this video, I want you to open your inbox, choose one old email, and rewrite it using what you learned today. Make it smoother, softer, kinder. Then compare the two. You'll feel the difference, not just in your English, but in your confidence. Remember, good English opens doors, but kind English builds relationships. This is Cindy from English TalkNest. Thank you for learning with me today. If this video helped you, leave a comment below and share your own polite email tips. And if you want more shadowing lessons like this for meetings, interviews, or workplace communication, make sure to subscribe and join me in the next episode. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep writing with warmth and clarity. You're doing great.